Hello everybody, it's late night stamping with Candace. I have not stamped in about 3-ish weeks before Christmas, and just because life is so busy and I have so many responsibilities, I feel like I am turning to kits, or I'm going to tonight anyway. I kind of want to focus on sharing kits with you all. So this is a paper pumpkin kit, and it's they're all labeled on the side, All the Best December 2023. So this is a monthly subscription, and I love our kits because they come with everything that you need in the box, except for scissors and yeah, pretty much scissors. So if you have scissors, that's all you need for a paper pumpkin kit. So I have the last 3 months, I feel like kits are easy, they're portable, they're affordable, and you don't have to think about them. So as a mom of 4 children, I like to not have to think about what I'm crafting sometimes. I do like to get creative and go outside the box, but and use all the pretty new things that are coming out. But when I don't have a lot of time, and like the past 3 weeks have been really busy, and so I turn to these paper pumpkin kits and these other kits. So paper pumpkin's like a surprise every month, and then we have these brown boxes that are kits as well, and they're the same size. I think I've shared this before that I travel with them, but paper pumpkins are awesome. And if you are just starting out crafting, and you want to pick up a new hobby, this is a really great way to get started. So what I did was I pulled out the past 5 months. So this is month number 6. So June, I just wanted to show you the value of having paper pumpkin kits come to you every month, because they're kind of like surprises, and that you don't know exactly what you're going to get, but they do give you a lot of details of what's going to be inside the box. So I pulled out all of the things, so you can see there's 5 different colors here, and I will unbox the other paper pumpkin kit, but all these stamp sets are what came in the past 5 months. And these are all the colors. So it's a great way to add color to your to a new hobby, slowly build up a stash of things that, and you could even just throw whatever's left away if you don't want to reuse it. But the ink spots and the stamp sets are reusable. And I just wanted to make mention of some of the how Stampin' Up! Gives you a variety of options with your crafting. Okay, so this is kind of a beach themed one. And there's a bunch of sentiments there. Waving hello, sorry I was crabby, hello sunshine, relax, you deserve it. Like kind of an all occasion. It's kind of themed towards the beach and the ocean, but very versatile stamp set with greetings. That was, let me see, July. Okay, and then August we had another one. You are capable of amazing things, and it has some images here. Our friendship is unforgettable. You're above the rest. And then it came with a bonus stamp set of lotus flowers. And then we started getting into the seasonal. So fall, I mean, gratitude, thank you, for you, thanks, with love and gratitude. Some pumpkins on there, and then a couple of Christmas stamp sets. Okay, so you can see that there's a great value in here, and then we're going to open up this other box, and I will talk about a sneak peek. So I'm just going to keep these here in case we decide to use them alternatively, okay? So paper pumpkin, your very first month, you will get this clear block, okay? And you want to keep that for the rest of, for all your other kits that you get, okay? So your first one will come with a block, and it will come with an ink spot, as I just showed you. Okay, this one is Pebbled Path, so that rounds out with a good color that goes with those other ink spots that I showed you. And then this one, where did my paper go? Let's see. Hello, friend. Wishing you all the best and 1,000 good luck wishes. And then you've got some dandelions. Okay, and then this is what the actual kit has. So let's get into stamping. And I'm going to show you how quickly this comes together. There's even a video. So here I have just my scissors and then everything else came in the kit. Okay, it comes with adhesive, it comes with your ink, it comes with your stamp set, and we'll just tear into this and get going. Okay, so it's all shrink wrapped. You've got adhesive, you've got some embellishments, you've got more adhesive. Okay, and then this one also came with a gift box. So they're not always cards that these kits have in them, but this is a really, I think this is some added value that they give you different things to use. Okay, so this could have been a gift, like if you needed a last gift for Christmas, because this arrived before Christmas. Usually they'll arrive between the 18th and the 21st of every month is what I've experienced, depending on if it's a weekday that the billing cycle happens. So you have to sign up for at the 10th of every month. So this is just an acetate box for you to gift, and then a belly band. All right, so this kit makes 9 cards, 3 of each. Okay, so I'll make 1 of each tonight, and then talk about the sneak peek and try to make an alternative project with just the stamp set. So let's look at what we need. So the things that I do is I sort out all of my pieces. And so these directions tell you what you need for each card. Okay, so for the first card, it needs this one with the background, a label, and a dandelion, and that's it, and some embellishments. Okay, so I'm going to say this is probably the one that it comes with. Okay, and then they come, oh, look at these envelopes, they're beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then it looks like this is the front of it. Okay, and then let's see, what else have I got here? One of these labels. And then that's another card, which probably needs a label. And there's extra pieces that come with each of the kits as well. Okay, and then there's our third card base. So let's sort these out and see what we need. Looks like this goes with this card. Okay, and then, so that's the first card. The second card is this one, and it's showing, sorry, my desk is kind of a mess here. Just a moment. Okay, so this cloud one needs this foiled background. I love the gold foiling. I was more of a silver person, but I have grown into loving gold. Okay, and then we need this big one. Okay, and this banner. So we'll put that to the side, and we'll put all these together in here. And then this last card, we need 2 of these. All right, and the circle. Okay, and we'll put those together. So let's work on our first card. So a lot of people, you can see that this is both front and back printed. You could cut that in half and double these cards and make 6 of them. I'm just going to do the cards as is for now. Okay, I do not have my own pebbled path, so I'm glad that I have this ink spot. So scissors, you just cut that open. Sometimes these are a little juicy, so it's always good to have an extra piece of paper around. I'm going to put my instruction sheet right here. Okay. Here's my stamp set. Where is my block? Okay, so here's my block, and all you really need is, this one says, wishing you all the best. And a trick that I have been using lately with my photopolymer is, in the manufacturing process, there is a residue that's left. So I kind of give my stamps a good rub with either the palm or my forearm, okay, to clean off that residue. And then I will do a test stamp on my scrap paper to see that it's stamping well, okay, and it is stamping well. So you just lightly tap, tap, tap all over your image that you're going to stamp, and we're going to put this, it looks like they stamped it in the middle. Okay, so I'm stamping in the middle. I'm going to need my adhesive and embellishments here. I should have put those on the side somewhere. Sorry, you're going to hear me shuffling on the side over here. So I get all of my ducks in a row again. Okay. And you don't need a lot of space. That's another nice thing about Paper Pumpkin. If you are short on space and time, Paper Pumpkin is really an awesome way to, or any of our kits for that matter, is an awesome way to get creativity going. And some people are like, well, Candace, I don't need 9 cards. Well, you can save your extras and give them as gifts to people. That is what I do a lot. Or donate them. A lot of people donate to nursing homes because the residents there don't always have things to cards, access to cards. They can't just go to the store or down to the shop all the time, and so that was one way that a lot of stampers will make good use, like great use, of the kits that they have. Like, it's not something that you have to send and use for yourself. You can gift it to other people to use and send some sunshine in the mail. And this is such a bright and cheery kit that, let's see, they have this on here, but it's not really in the pieces, so I thought that was funny. Let's see, there are some of these little dots, so let's do that. Okay. And I will just layer that on here, and then there's some embellishments, and it says that they use 3. So the only other tool that I use, you don't have to have a bone folder, but I just find it really helpful to use when I'm scoring. And it's just something that you can always just use your finger. Okay, so isn't that a cute and simple card? Alright, so card number 2. Is using these pieces. Oh, and our envelope's already decorated, but I like to decorate the inside. And you'll probably have extra pieces. I just haven't gone through the kit yet. So I'm going to stamp. An easy way to decorate the inside of your card, and you don't have to do this, I just like to, is by simply stamping on the inside. And so I'm just going to put a few of these dandelions because they are oh so cute. We had a stamp set in one of our catalogs a while back that had dandelions, and I never did buy it, but I kind of wish I had, and I'm so glad that I have Paper Pumpkin because they sent me a stamp set with dandelions. And I stamped the inside of the wrong card, but that's okay. I don't have to stamp the other card that I'm about to do. Okay, so easy peasy. Just make sure you have it on a flat surface and you don't have your scissors in the way like I just did. Okay, so this one is really easy. We're just going to, where's my sentiment piece here? Okay, here it is. I'm going to clean this stamp off and put it back where it goes. And this one the sample, you can use whichever sentiments you feel like using. You can use sentiments from other stamp sets if you want to. You don't have to use what comes in your paper pumpkin. I forgot to kind of rub this off. I feel like my stamps just stamp better that way. I love the font on this one though. And the sentiments. These are really nice sentiments. Okay. So we're going to stamp. And then we're going to use our tear and tape. And the easiest way for tear and tape, because some people don't have nails, you just use your scissors, push down really well so that the adhesive sticks to your paper, and then you just peel the backing off. Okay, so I push down really well down here, and then use the back of my paper snips. And if you have a take your pick tool, excuse me, I got a little tongue tied there, I would use that as well. Okay, and then it's asking me to use more dimensionals on the back of my flower, so that I will do. It even shows you pictures of how many, where to put it and how many to use. I love that, because for somebody who's never stamped before, which would not be me, I've stamped for a long time, but that is a really, these, I'm telling you, the instructions for these kits have improved about 1,000% since the kits have come out. I love, that's one of Stampin' Up's values actually, is bettering their best. So each year I feel like the kit offerings, and this year they're going to start offering 2 kits that you see exactly what you're getting in the online store every month. So we'll have 24 this entire year. We'll have 24 new kits, and I think that's spectacular because they work, a lot of them work really well together. They make great gifts. I've said this over and over again. I will continue to harp on it. Like, if you need gifts for somebody who has everything, get them a kit. And you can give them, if you think that it's in their wheelhouse and they might enjoy it, you can just, it's one of the easiest gifts, guys and gals, that you can ever give somebody is a kit. I mean, it comes in a cute little box. You just throw a ribbon on it, and Paper Pumpkin is excellent because you can prepay for the subscription for them and have it sent, the shipping's built in, so you, if you have somebody far away that you want to give a gift to, it's wonderful. Honestly, it's like super convenient. They only need scissors, and it gets sent right to their door. Alright, so this last one is this card that we're making. So I have all the pieces right here. I love that these are gorgeous cards and they have minimal layers and just come out really elegantly. And I love this stamp set. Really, really, truly I do. This is a great stamp set. And I think the other dandelion thing had similar font to this. But so the directions are telling me landscape, but I like portrait cards, so I'm just going to make this a portrait card. Or let's follow directions exactly, just so you can see that it gives you a variety. Okay, and then last is this. It's like a wreath of dandelions. It's funny how dandelions are considered a weed, but I have learned over the past few years that they're actually very helpful. They're food for the bees as well as medicine for our bodies. I've not used it, but I am interested in learning more skills in the herbalism realm. Does that interest any of you all? Because coming from a medical background, you don't really think about how a lot of our medicines they actually come from plants themselves. And so why not get our medicine exactly from a plant instead of a factory? Okay, so all of our envelopes are the same, gorgeous. Okay, and then we have these 3 beautiful cards, and it is now time for, a sneak peek. Okay, so you have until January 10th to get in on this lovely lavender paper pumpkin kit, which I'm going to use the stamp set we just used to make an alternate sample with just some coordinating product. Okay, so this is a lovely, or perennial lavender, perennial lavender 12 by 12 designer series paper. And I'm just going to pull out a few sheets here. It's a 12 by 12 paper, and it has beautiful colors, gorgeous colors. And I think I'm going to use this Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot, or maybe Pretty Peacock. Okay, and I'm going to use the stamp set that we just used to make an alternate, but more on this kit, okay? So these are coordinating colors. This is a coordinating paper that I'm going to show you, but you have until January 10th to sign up. And this is a great time to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin with the prepaids, because Sale-a-bration starting on Thursday, the 4th of January, okay, if you buy a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month prepaid subscription, you qualify for Sale-a-bration product, meaning you can get free paper or free stamps or free embellishments for your purchase of this, okay? And you get some host benefits. So what comes in the January kit? It will make 8 cards for each of 2 designs with 8 coordinating envelopes, plus there are 4 bonus tags that will punch out from the card front. So one of the suggestions was you could use these extra tags that punch out from the card front as a bookmark, so anybody who's a book reader. And then it also has pre-cut paper pieces, a linen thread. Coordinating colors are Garden Green, Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, which will be the color of your Stampin' Spot, and Berry Burst. And then there are also coordinating dies that are very affordable, $12 each. And I think there are 3. So one of them has the love, and then there's a stem and a flower that will coordinate with not just this, but the next 3 months. So every quarter, Stampin' Up's going to put out a coordinating die set. So let's get on with it, shall we? Actually, it says 4 dies. I don't have a picture of that, but they will be available at least, okay, until March. They have ordered enough to make sure that everybody has a chance to get those dies if they want them, here in North America, of course. Now, we have extra, or a stamp set that we can reuse, and we have Pebble Path. We had Pebble Path as our spot, okay, and that kind of, yeah, there's a brownish tone in there. We could use that. Okay, so if you do a 12-month Paper Pumpkin subscription kit and you would like to make cards or even mini albums or anything, I would suggest with your host benefits, you can choose some free things. So a paper cutter if you don't already have one. I believe you could invest in. Or if you don't have a paper cutter, I would invest in some note cards and envelopes, because it comes with just that, note cards and envelopes, and we have several different colors depending on what your taste is, but because we're coordinating with this, or I'm going to use this paper, I decided to bring out a paper cutter. Okay, and I already have hello on here. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I like this. Okay, so let's do some butterflies, and then let's make like maybe a more masculine one, which I know in here there's that gingham, but there was also some green, which is kind of boring. Oh, I like this one. This one's nice. That could be a manly card, right? So let's make a couple of them. So, hello friend is a good one. And I'm going to count real quick. We have some extra pieces of these. So you have an extra one of these, because we make 3 cards of each, an extra one of these, and an extra one of these. So that's just more value to your paper pumpkin kit and all the kids collection as well. Okay, so where's the paper that I wanted to use? I threw it over here. All right. So again, beautiful paper. Let's see. Our note cards and envelopes are 3.5 by 5. I'm gonna just cover the entire card front with this. And I feel like there's so much space right here. I could just stamp on there, and I think I'm going to do that. And then for this one, we'll do a horizontal card, and we'll make a little border around it. So I'm going to do 3 3/8. Okay. And 4 7/8. And that will give us a very thin border around our, I'm going to use that too, around our card base. Okay, so let's fold these in half. And this is all I'm using is, I think these are $8 for a pack of 20 cards and envelopes. And then I think it's $12.50 for this. So very affordable addition to your collection of things. And you can just use, I guess we'll use a pebbled path. Let's see how it looks. We're going to put hello friend here. Just stamp it right on your designer series paper, and that's all you need. Simple, easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and I'm just going to put that on there. How easy is that? And I'm going to use my liquid glue. Oh, that's another staple that you should have, is some sort of adhesive in your using. If you get a 12-month subscription, you can craft all month long. Okay. You have a little bit of overlap there, but that's okay. Okay, so hello friend. And then this one, I want to tell you I'm using a very thin bead of glue. I'm not putting in a big huge glob. I almost like press directly on the paper and then squeeze. Okay, so we cut this one to have a very thin border around it. And then I'm just going to layer this on here. You know, I should have, okay, that'll be fine. Just going to put this in the middle of our card. And I'm going to use this same stamp that goes with that. So we're just using the extra label that came with our December paper pumpkin kit along with the stamp set and some extra supplies. To make a couple of extra cards. All right. So simple. Okay, so those are our 2 extra cards. I'm going to bring in the cards that we already made that followed the directions exactly. And you can move these around if you want. I'm not going to show that because I wanted this to be a shorter video, which I don't know if, I don't remember what time I started, but it's probably been over 30 minutes. But these are exactly from the kit, okay? And you could put this on this background or use this on this background and vice versa. Like just switch things up, and maybe the next video I do, I will do that with the kit and just have the original ones pre-made. Okay, and then these are the 2 extra ones that we made, and we still have 2 extra labels, pieces, die cuts that you could use on other cards, but we didn't even use one on this. I just stamped directly on there. And we do need to decorate the inside, so I'm just going to put a strip. I mean, you don't have to, but I like to. So, show you how easy that is. Quickly you can do that. Just cutting a 1/2 inch strip, and I can use that to decorate the envelope. Okay, and then this one can just go on the inside of that other card. So, where is my glue? Right here. I'm just going to put a super thin bead. Put that at the bottom and snip the excess off. Okay. And then to decorate your envelope, again, very, very light bead of glue, like super thin. And you don't want to get too much because it will glue your envelope shut. Okay, so just line that up. Cut the excess off. And here we have a matching envelope. And then this one, maybe not so much. We'll just get another piece of paper. Which one do I like? I like this one because it has butterflies. Okay. So again, I'm just cutting a strip, and then we can make our matching envelope. Glue this down to the inside of my card. Okay. Trim off the excess. And then, you know, some people it might bother that I'm doing this sideways, but it's such pretty paper that I don't care. I think whoever receives this card will be happy that it has a matching envelope. And it will probably give the mail carrier some extra interest to the boring junk mail that he delivers to everybody. Something to look at. And you could certainly stamp on the front of this with your extra stamps, either sentiments or images. This has a Queen Anne's lace, and this actually looks like it could be that. Or yarrow plant. I'm not exactly sure what kind of plant that is, but I feel like if you didn't want to go through and use up so much of your paper, which I honestly used to be a big deal for me to use a lot of extra designer series paper, but I have collected so much of it that I'm like, just use it, and as The Australian Kylie Bertucci says, love it, chop it. If you love your paper, chop it up. All right, there you go. Thank you guys for joining me so much. If you have questions or would like to order a paper pumpkin kit, I'd be happy to help you and would appreciate the business. But have a great night, and I hope to be stamping again with you soon with some more kits, because they're great for busy people, they're great for people who are beginner crafters, and they're great for anybody who loves beautiful cards and wants to send some happy mail out or give great gifts to pass out to people. So, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.